Okay.
Worldwide's been notified. Transfer's been made. Paul's debts are gone.
I know you didn't have to do this for us, Dusty. Thank you.
I did it for you.
Well, I can't tell you how much this means to me.
Whatever. Is Paul behaving himself?
Yeah, he's doing a lot better. I don't know why, but suddenly he's not angry anymore. I'm just relieved.
Well, you're not alone with him, are you? I mean, you got some housekeepers or gardeners around or something?
Yes, usually. But you don't have to worry. I'm fine, and so is he. Actually, he was feeling so much better, he went out by himself.
Really? Where'd he go?
I don't know, but he was in a really good mood.
He won't be if he finds out you came to me for help.
Board day, right?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I thought you were in the hospital.
Yeah, I'm out.
I heard that you'd had a breakdown.
What are you, a doctor now?
Pardon me, I'm just showing my concern.
For me or the townsfolk?
On second thought, I understand why the hospital would want you out.
Look, maybe this isn't the best way to ask for a favor.
Is that what you're here for?
Yes, I need your help.
No, this isn't a good way to ask for a favor.
You're right. I did have a breakdown, but I'm doing much better now, and I'm trying to make amends, especially with people here at Worldwide.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it was wrong of me to use company assets as collateral for the Snyder Farm loans.
Well, considering that you kept the whole project outside of the ken of the company...
Hey, look, I did you a favor. The whole thing was a disaster, and you know it.
Yeah. And it almost cost my little grandson Ethan his life.
Yes, I know.
On the other hand, you were the guy that jumped in the hole and got him out.
I'm just glad he's okay.
So maybe I owe you something. I mean, if you don't take it too far.
Okay, well, I was hoping that you could talk to the board at Worldwide and let them know that I'll pay them back the funds that I owe them, plus interest at prime, but I'm gonna need a little bit of time.
Why are you asking me that?
Because you carry a lot of weight with the board. I was hoping you could plead my case.
Yeah, that's not what I mean. The funds were transferred this morning.
What funds?
The money that you cost this company. You don't owe anything.
What are you talking about?
Here it is. There's a notice to the CFO of electronic transference of funds to Grand Cayman Islands.
But who paid it?
You did.
I did not.
Well, it says you did.
But I didn't pay it.
Barbara, maybe?
No. If my mom had this kind of money, I wouldn't be in this mess to begin with.
Well, you're a real lucky guy. You got a fairy godmother out there. Where are you going, Paul?
I'm gonna find out who paid my tab. Nobody rides to my rescue gets away with it. So I just spoke with my mom, and she didn't pay off Worldwide.
Oh, well, it could be anyone.
Anyone with a tanker-sized boat full of liquid assets.
Maybe it was your father.
He's dead.
Well, maybe he set it up before he died. I mean, he knew how much trouble he was getting you into with the project.
Now, whoever did this is alive, and I'm gonna find them.
No, Paul, why does it matter? I mean, can't you just accept it as a stroke of luck? You deserve it.
No. Somebody did this for a reason. They're setting a trap. I'm gonna figure out who it is before they spring it. Hello.
Hey, I just talked to Paul. He knows somebody paid off his debts to Worldwide, and now he wants to find out who.
Don't worry. There's no way they'll ever trace it back to me. Or you.
I hope not.
You're my accountant. Shouldn't you know who's paying off all of my debts? I gotta go. I'll call you later. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Why is that?
I need a favor.
From me?
Yes, from you.
And you actually think I'm going to say yes?
Well, couldn't you at least find out what it is before you say no?
Does it matter?
To me, yeah. Who paid off all of my debts to Worldwide?
Your mother, right?
No, I just talked to her.
Well, who else would it be?
That's what I want to find out.
I have no idea.
Well, come on, Ken. I think you're a reporter at Worldwide. Don't you know what's going on there?
You know what? It's funny. People don't sit around talking about you and your problems.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, really. You got to tell me who this was.
How am I supposed to do that?
You're a big-time journalist. Come on, an anonymous source penetrates the firewall of a multinational corporation and funnels money to exactly where it needs to go, as if by magic. Don't you find that interesting? Don't you find that worthy of
No,
investigating?
actually, it sounds like accounting's problem,
Maybe
not
it's
mine.
like, industrial espionage.
You know what? You need to do yourself a favor and chalk it up as a stroke of richly undeserved good luck.
That is exactly what Meg said, only she said I deserved it.
Well, she was half right anyway.
Could you just find out who it was?
I'm sorry. I cannot help you.
I thought you liked your job.
Did you just threaten me?
You need to help me.
Ask your wife.
Hey, you're back. How are you? You must be tired.
You sound like me.
You should sit down.
No. I have something to ask you. I want you to be honest with me.
Okay, what?
Who paid off my debts to Worldwide?
Why would you think I know?
Because every time I ask you, you do something like that and you avoid me. It was Dusty, wasn't it? Why would he do something like that?
Because I asked him to. Paul, you were out of control. And we couldn't talk about your problem because you wouldn't admit you had one. And I was frightened to death. I didn't know what you would do.
You asked him to save me.
Yeah, and he agreed.
And he agreed.
Look, I'm sorry. I know you wouldn't want him doing anything for you, but you were sick, and they were going to send you to jail. I had no choice. And I asked him to help, and he did. Go ahead, tear my head off.